In this data set, what we're looking at are a series of orders. Date they were received, the number that we have pending, and the difference in our current weekly backlog. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use conditional formatting to kind of show a pattern here. So I'm going to select this first one and Control-Shift down to get to the bottom. This is the weekly change. And up here under conditional formatting, I'm going to come down here over data bars, and I'm just going to hover over each one of these. And as you can see in this first one, it's showing me positive numbers go to the right, negative numbers go to the left. So it's just a quick visual way to see what your data looks like. The other one that's kind of nice are these color scales underneath. In this case, you have different patterns you can choose from. I kind of like the ones that extend like this. On the one side, the one that's most negative is like white, and the one that's most positive is like a dark green. Okay, so I'm going to undo that, and I can either hit undo or you can go up here to conditional formatting and drop down here to manage rules, and we can see this was the rule that was applied for C2 through C65. It was this right here, and if we wanted we could edit it, we could change it to something different, but I'm not going to get into that yet. I'm just going to go ahead and delete it and then hit apply. Now another interesting thing that's kind of nice with conditional formatting is if I jump over here and I Control-Shift down and I hit conditional formatting, you've got these other options up here where they're kind of like presets. So I can say highlight any number that's greater than, and I'm going to say 3,700. Right. So any cell that's greater with a value greater than 3,700 is going to fill with a light red. You could change this to something else if you wanted. We could go in and you can customize it as you choose. I'm just going to select this one on this one here for now. I'm going to hit OK. So that's another way. So let's undo that. And you could type in, let's say that instead, if we had a series Sam, DW, Joey, John, if it was actually text, you could also say conditional format text that contains. So in this case, I could just type in DW, and as you can see, it'll just highlight that particular cell that meets that condition. So conditional formatting is a really good way to pick out your data when you're looking for certain things in particular, especially if you've got outliers in a data set that you need to find. And I'll go over that in part 2.